Hey guys, it's me, Gamerfanbomb, and I'm back and making another video once again. And this video is about LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And no, it's not about some updated content about the game. No, this is about the characters. I made a list of all the playable characters I want to see in the game. And yes, I know, there have already been a few confirmed like Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Rey, Kylo Ren. Yes, I know. But there are different versions of those characters I hope will be in the game. Next, I must inform you all that unfortunately, there won't be any Star Wars shows like Star Wars The Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels or any spin-off movies like Rogue One or Solo. Yeah, they won't be in the game. They'll probably just be DLC, which is disappointing. I don't want it to be DLC. I don't want to pay for that. I want it to be part of the game itself. I want to see Anakin and Obi-Wan in their Clone Wars outfits. I want to see Ahsoka and Captain Rex. But hey, at least we still have the original prequel trilogy. I can't wait to play both of them. I've loved them both from the beginning. Yes, even the prequels. I never hated the prequel trilogy. It's hard for me to hate. The dialogue doesn't bother me. The CGI, I don't care about. As long as it has a good story, I'm not complaining. And the lightsaber fights, I just love how they move their lightsabers so fast. It feels fun and exciting. And don't get me started on the original trilogy. It's like near perfect to me. But there is one trilogy that I dislike the most, and that's the sequel trilogy. I just hate it. It doesn't have the elements of what made me love Star Wars in the first place. It basically copies the previous movies in some parts. The planets are not original or unique at all. They're just reality biomes. And the aliens, ugh! In the original prequels, in my opinion, those aliens look cool and unique. But in the sequel trilogy, there are barely any aliens in there. And when there are aliens, they look ugly. Just ugly. But hey, if you love the sequel trilogy, that's fine. That's your opinion, and this is my opinion. We both have different opinions. But enough of that, I guess I can just list off all the characters. So, first on my list is a 2-1B surgical droid, or a medical droid. Next character, Forlum, a bounty hunter you saw in episode 5. Ayla Secura, Admiral Akbar. Alright, here's this part. Alright, everyone, I must notify you all that there's exactly 250 character slots. Let me repeat, 250 character slots without DLC, and over 200 playable characters, which I have in my list. Now, with those character slots, that specific character I'm talking about, who has different versions, they're in that same slot. Their different versions are combined with that same character, that specific character I'm talking about. So, hopefully you understand that. Well, you should, since that feature's been in modern LEGO games for some time now, so it's nothing new. So anyway, I'll list off Admiral Akbar's different versions. Okay, so I have Admiral Akbar as he appeared in episode 6, and Admiral Akbar Resistance, or as he appeared in episode 7 and 8. Next character, Admiral Ozol, Admiral Piet, Agen Kolar, Emulan Holdo, Anakin Skywalker. Okay, I'm going to list off his different versions. Okay, I have Anakin Skywalker Young, as he appeared in episode 1. Anakin Skywalker Pod Racer, I added that in because why not? Anakin Skywalker Padawan, as he appeared in episode 2. Anakin Skywalker episode 3. Anakin Skywalker Hood. Now, when I say Hood, I'm going to be more specific. Remember when Anakin marched to the Jedi Temple with the 501st and he had his robes over him? Yeah, that's the version I'm talking about. I think it would be cool having that version of Anakin in the game. You know, being in the Jedi Temple, killing all the Jedi Knights, Masters, and Padawans, and the Separatist leaders on Mustafar, and the younglings! Sorry. I'm going too far to the dark side. I'll continue. Okay, next, final version of Anakin is Anakin Skywalker Force Ghost, as he appeared in episode 6. Next character, Arashel Sar, that slave child you saw in episode 8. AT-AT Driver, AT-RT Driver, a clone type. AT-ST Driver, A-Wing Pilot, Bail Organa, Balatic, Bark Trooper, another clone type. Barg Will Tomder, Bears Offie, Battle Droid. Okay, these 4 Battle Droids are all separate. Battle Droid Commander, Battle Droid Geonosis, Battle Droid Pilot, Battle Droid Security, and that's all the Battle Droids, for now. Next character, Bazin Natal, BB-8, BB-9E, Baru Lars, okay, different versions of her. Baru Lars as she appeared in episode 2, and Baru Lars as she appeared in episode 4. Next character, Bespin Guard, Bib Fortuna, Big Stark Lighter, Luke's friend who was in episode 4. He died on the Death Star by Darth Vader in the Battle of Yavin. Bith, those big-headed aliens you saw in the cantina in episode 4. Boba Fett, my second favorite Star Wars character. We'll get to my first one later, and hopefully you all know who that is. It's satisfying to say the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy's name. Now, I'll list off his different versions. Okay, I have Boba Fett Young, as he appeared in Episode 2, and Boba Fett Prototype. I added that in because I thought it'd be cool. Next character, Bulio. I don't know this character. All I know is that he'll make an appearance in Episode 9. Hopefully he's a secondary main character. Next one, Boss Nass, Bosk, another bounty hunter. Briha Organa, wife of Bail Organa. Buzz Droid, C-3PO. Okay, going to list off his different versions. C-3PO Incomplete, as he appeared in Episode 1. C-3PO Silver, as he appeared in Episode 2. C-3PO Original Trilogy, where he was missing part of his golden plate, and there was like a silver like texture on one of his legs. Hope you know what I'm talking about. C-3PO Red Arm, as he appeared in Episode 7, and C-3PO Episode 9, with them red eyes. Alright, Captain by Police, Captain Antilles, Captain Kanadi, Captain Nita, Captain Panaka, Captain Peavy, Captain Phasma, Captain Tarpals, and Captain Typho. Next character, Chewbacca. I have one different version of him, and that's Chewbacca Wounded. Next character, Klieg Lars, Commander Code A! Commander Great, Clone Paratrooper, those clone trooper types you saw in the Battle of Utapau. Clone Pilot, alright, different versions of them. Clone Pilot Phase 1, as they appear in Episode 2, and Clone Pilot Episode 3. Next character, Clone Scout Trooper, or the Kashyyyk Trooper. Clone Shock Trooper, or the Corsair Guard. A regular Clone Trooper, different versions. Clone Trooper Phase 1, as they appear in Episode 2, and Clone Trooper Phase 2, as they appear in Episode 3. Alright, Clone Trooper 212, Obi-Wan's kind of troops, with the orange markings. Clone Trooper 327th, you may know them, the Felicia Troopers, if you want to call them that. The commander was Commander Bly, and Ayla Secura was their Jedi General. Unfortunately, she was blasted by them in Order 66. Such a pity. Alright, Clone Trooper 501st. We're all familiar with this legion, Anakin's type troops, with the blue markings. Finally, I get to see them in a LEGO game. I mean, they could have made an appearance in LEGO Star Wars the video game, or LEGO Star Wars the complete saga, whichever you want to choose. But they were replaced by the disguised clones, and I think I know why. Because LEGO Star Wars the video game came out in 2005. That was the same year Episode 3 came out, and, they must have not thought of the 501st during that time, so maybe I can understand that. But carrying on, I have these 4 clone troopers all appear in Episode 2, by the way. Clone Trooper Captain, with the red markings. Clone Trooper Commander, with the yellow markings. Clone Trooper Lieutenant, I think blue markings. And Clone Trooper Sergeant, with the green markings. Alright, next character, Coleman Trebor, that Jedi who was about to attack Count Dooku, but was shot by Jango Fett. Colonel Yularen, you may know him. He was in Star Wars The Clone Wars. Admiral Yularen. He was a colonel in Episode 4. And unfortunately, he died aboard the Death Star. But hey, at least he made an appearance in Star Wars Rebels. Alright, next character, Count Dooku, Darth Maul. Okay, I have only one different version of him, and that's Darth Maul with his hood. You must remember that version. He was in LEGO Star Wars the video game, or LEGO Star Wars the complete saga, whichever you want to choose. Personally, I like Darth Maul with his hood on. He looks much cooler. And I want to see this version of him again in the Skywalker saga. I think it'd be cool. Okay, next character, Darth Sidious. Good. Give in to your anger. Let the hate flow through you. Okay, different versions of him. Sheev Palpatine Senator, as he appeared in Episode 1, and Sheev Palpatine Chancellor, as he appeared in Episode 2 and 3. Okay, next character. We're all familiar with him, Darth Vader. Okay, I have only one different version of him, and you may be thinking, there's not really any other version of Darth Vader, but this one might be familiar. Remember, Darth Vader's old helmet mode? You know, before 2015 gave us that new helmet mode? In my opinion, I like the old Darth Vader helmet mode. It fit him well. It represented the movie, but at the same time, it's like Lego-esque, you know? You know what I mean? And I know this version of Darth Vader appeared in Lego Star Wars, the video game, the original trilogy, the complete saga, and even Lego Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars. But I want to see this version again. You know, I want to see Darth Vader classic in the Skywalker saga. I think it would be cool and fun, you know, and free roam playing as him. You know, have his new helmet mode and the old helmet mode. You know, I think that would be a good idea. Okay, next character, Dante Dauphine. That Nemoidian who was in episode 1 on the Trade Federation control ship. He died aboard it when Anakin accidentally blew up the main reactor. Okay, next character, Death Star Trooper, Dengar, another bounty hunter, Dexter Jester, Obi-Wan's friend you saw in episode 2, DJ, that stuttering dude, need a lift. I'm sorry. D.O., all I know is that he's BB-8's friend, I think. And all I know is that he'll make an appearance in episode 9. Okay, next character. Dr. Cornelius Evazan. We all know him. Ugly dude, appeared in episode 4. He said, "He doesn't like you." "I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. We're watching Ben." Okay, next character. Droidica, my personal favorite droid. Droopy McCool. He's part of Max Rebo's band. Elin C's Bagano. We all know him. The guy who said, "Hey, you want to buy some death sticks? You don't want to sell me death sticks. I don't want to sell you death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and rethink my life." Okay, next character. Elite Praetorian Guard, or Snoke's Guards. Ewok, a regular type. Finis Valorum, former Chancellor of the Galactic Republic. Finn, okay, different versions of him. Finn FN2187, Finn Helmetless, Finn Jacket, well, Pose Jacket, Finn Takudana, Finn Starkiller Base, Finn Episode 8, Finn First Order Disguise, and Finn Episode 9. Okay, next character. First Order Fleet Engineer, First Order Jet Trooper, First Order Officer, First Order Shuttle Pilot, First Order Stormtrooper Executioner, First Order TIE Pilot, and that's it for the First Order kind of names. Okay, Flame Trooper, FN2199, you may know him. Traitor! Foden Bead, those two-headed guys you saw in episode 1 in the pod race scene. Galactic Marine, another clone type you saw in my Gito in episode 3. They shot Chaotic Mundi. Okay, Gamorrean Guard, Garadan, you may know him. He was in Lego Star Wars, renamed Imperial Spy. You know, with the long trunk, had a squeaky sound, informed the Sand Troopers of C-3PO and R2-D2 in episode 4. Okay, next character, my number 1 favorite Star Wars character, General Grievous. Jedi scum, your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection. Satisfying to say his name. Okay, now, I have one different version of him. Now, we've seen this version of him, but that was his old minifigure model. We've never seen him with his new minifig, well, modern-day minifigure design. And that's General Grievous with a cape. I really want to see General Grievous with a cape. We've seen this with his old minifigure design, but I really want to see it with his modern-day design. Seriously, I really want to see him with a cape. It would be so cool playing as that version of General Grievous. You know, I could free roam with him, kill civilians with his 4 lightsabers. Sorry, you may be thinking I'm crazy, but seriously, it'd be cool playing as that version of General Grievous. I personally like General Grievous with his cape on than without his cape. And plus, you need to recreate that scene with General Grievous, Anakin, Obi-Wan, R2-D2, and even Chancellor Palpatine aboard the Invisible Hand. So yeah. Okay, next character, General Hux. I added one different version of him. That's General Hux with his hat. Not really impressive, huh? Okay, next character type, General Maiden. That guy in episode 6 who informed the rebels they stole an Imperial shuttle. Next character, General Monty, the guy who got force choked by Darth Vader. I find your lack of faith disturbing. General Pride, another character I don't know. All I know is that he'll make an appearance in episode 9. Alright, next character, General Riken, a guy who appeared in episode 5 in the Echo Base of Hoth. General Tage, General Veers. Of course we gotta have General Veers. I mean, who else is going to lead the assault to destroy the shield generator on Hoth? Okay, next character, Geonosian, Gonk Droid, Gonk. Grand Moff Tarkin, or as I like to call him, the Grumpy Man. Thank goodness he got killed aboard the Death Star. That ugly face needed to go away. I'm sorry. It looks like Grand Moff Tarkin hasn't slept well. I'm just saying. It looks like ever since the Clone Wars, he's been a grumpy man. It's like he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Just saying. Okay, next character, Greedo, another bounty hunter. Grumgar, that big alien dude you saw in episode 7, sing with Baze in Natal, in Maz's castle. Guavian security guard, Gungan, Han Solo. Okay, I'm going to list off his different versions. Han Solo as he appeared in episode 4, Han Solo Stormtrooper, Han Solo Hoth, Han Solo Hood. I add that in because why not? Han Solo episode 6, Han Solo Indoor, Han Solo episode 7, and Han Solo Starkiller Base. Okay, next character, Heavy Stormtrooper, IG-88, another bounty hunter, Imperial Gunner, Imperial Officer, Imperial Probe Droid, Imperial Rogue Guard, or the Emperor's Bodyguards, Imperial Scout Trooper, Imperial Shell Pilot, Imperial TIE Pilot, and that's it for the Imperial forces so far. Okay, next character, Jabba the Hutt. I mean, you got to play as him in LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. I mean, I know that was DLC, but still, I can't see why you can't play as him in the Skywalker Saga. I mean, who wouldn't want to play as that vile slug gangster? I'm sorry. I'll continue. Okay, next character, Jan Dordana, Jango Fett. Okay, different version of him is Jango Fett helmetless, as he appeared on Kamino without his armor. Janna, another character I don't know, all I know is that she'll make an appearance in episode 9. Jar Jar Binks, everyone's favorite Gungan. I'm joking. Sorry. I'll continue. Jawa, those sneaky little thieves. Jedi Youngling, Jack Porkins, we all know him. Fat guy down on the Death Star in episode 4. Jocasta Sanu, that Jedi librarian. Kenji Club gang member. Kiadi Mundi, Kington Strider, one of the holotables monsters. Kit Fisto, Kickster, one of Anakin's friends in episode 1. Knights of Ren. Please let them live up to their name. Knights. Oh, we never got to see him in episode 8, and we briefly got to see him in episode 7. They better do something cool in episode 9. Please tell me they do something. Please. Please don't let them be wasted. Please. Okay, next character, Kylo Ren. Now, I said this in a previous video, but I'll say it again. I personally like Kylo Ren with his helmet on. He reminds me of those cool villains, I imagine, you know. In episode 7, he had a ripped cape. I personally like ripped capes more than original capes, or the simple kind of capes. He had boots. He had a helmet. He had a hood. He had a deep voice. Sadly, that went downhill when he took off that helmet. Why did he have to take off that helmet? Just why? Okay, I'm going to list off his different versions. Kylo Ren Hood, my personal favorite version of him. Kylo Ren Unmasked, my least favorite version of him. Kylo Ren Episode 8, and Kylo Ren Episode 9. Oh, thank goodness I get to see him with that helmet reconstructed. Okay, next character. Lama Su, a Kaminoan. Lanai, those little creatures you saw in Arc 2 in Episode 8. Sorry. Lando Calrissian, different versions. Lando Calrissian Cloud City, Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard, Lando Calrissian Rebellion, and Lando Calrissian Episode 9. Next character, Leia Organa. Leia Organa Episode 4, Leia Organa Hoth, Leia Organa Bespin, Leia Organa Prisoner, Leia Organa Bosch, that bounty hunter disguise, Leia Organa Slave, or Jabba's Palace, Leia Organa Indoor, Leia Organa General, Leia Organa Formal, Leia Organa Episode 8, and Leia Organa Episode 9. Next character, Lieutenant Connix, Lieutenant Mataka, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Lobot, Low Gray, and Ewok, Lord Sintaka, Luke Skywalker, everyone's personal favorite Jedi, well, almost everyone's favorite Jedi. Okay, different versions, Luke Skywalker Farm Boy, or Tatooine, Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper, Luke Skywalker X-Wing Pilot, Luke Skywalker Ceremony, add that in because why not, Luke Skywalker Hoth, Luke Skywalker Dagobah, Luke Skywalker Bespin, or Cloud City, Luke Skywalker Episode 6, all familiar with that version, Luke Skywalker Endor, Luke Skywalker Episode 8, and Luke Skywalker Force Ghost. I'm pretty sure he's gonna appear as a Force Ghost in episode 9. I'm 98% sure. Okay, next character. Luminar Unduli, Mace Windu, Magna Guard, or General Grievous's bodyguards. I mean, I know Count Dooku used them in the Clone Wars, but they fit General Grievous well, in my opinion. Okay, next character, Malakili, that guy in Jawa's palace. He cried when the Rancor died. I kind of feel bad for him. Okay, next character, Mantellan Sabrip, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Another hollow table monster. Masamita, the chairman who stood aside, Chancellor Palpatine, I think. Master Codebreaker, that's his name, Master Codebreaker. I don't know his real name. Nobody does. All we know, what to call him by is Master Codebreaker. Okay, next character, Max Rebo, little elephant dude. That's all I can say about him. Okay, Maz Kanata, Malater, another hollow table monster. Mon Mothma, Monarch, another hollow table monster. MSEE, or as we call it, the Mouse Droid. Naboo Pilot, Naboo Royal Guard, Naboo Royal Handmaids. Nemoidian Guard. Yes, I know, we didn't get to see much of them in episode 3, but hear me out. Remember in not Lego Star Wars, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, the video game, and you would play as Anakin and find the Separatist leaders, but the Nemoidian guards would try and stop you? Yeah, that's something I want to see in the Skywalker Saga. Something like that. See, I imagine a level where you play as Anakin in his hooded version, and you find Separatist leaders Wat Tambor, Pago Lesser, and Rune Hako, and you save Nuke Gunray for last. You know why. And the security battle droids and the Nemoidian guards try and stop you. That's something I want to see in the actual game. I think that would be so cool. Just, playing as that version of Anakin and destroying everything in your way. Tell me if that would be a great level you want to see in the game. Tell me in the comments below. Okay, next character, Neonum. Different versions, Neonum Episode 6 and Neonum Resistance. Okay, next one, Nuke Gunray. Great. Speaking of him right now. Okay, different versions, Nuke Gunray Episode 1, 2, and 3. That's it. He kept changing outfits in each film. I don't know why. Is that Nemoidian culture? Okay, next character, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You can tell I stopped sounding all excited. You should know why. Remember in episode 3? He battled my favorite character, General Grievous. And at the end, it's so painful to say, he shot my favorite character in the gut. I'm sorry, you may think I have issues, but he shot my favorite character. I'm sorry. I'll continue. Okay, different versions of him. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Padawan, as he appeared in episode 1. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Master, as he appeared in episode 2. Obi-Wan Kenobi, episode 3. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ben Kenobi, as he appeared in episode 4. And Obi-Wan Kenobi, Force Ghost, as he appeared in episode 5 and 6. Okay, next character, Oni Ozaya, another slave child you saw in episode 8. Ola, a Twi'lek slave you saw in Jawa's palace. She got eaten up by the Rancor. Owen Lars, different versions. Owen Lars as he appeared in episode 2, and Owen Lars as he appeared in episode 4. Padme Amidala, different versions. Padme Amidala Naboo Royal Handmaiden, or a disguise. Padme Amidala Tatooine, another disguise, technically. Padme Amidala Battle of Naboo, Padme Amidala Geonosis, Padme Amidala Geonosian Arena, and Padme Amidala Episode 3. Next character, Paige Tico, sister of Rose Tico. Petty Officer, Pit Droid, Plo Koon, Poe Dameron, different versions of him. Poe Dameron Jakku, Poe Dameron Prisoner, Poe Dameron X-Wing Pilot, Poe Dameron Helmetless, Poe Dameron Dakar, Poe Dameron Episode 8, Poe Dameron Episode 9, and Poe Dameron Wounded. I added that version in because in one of the Rise of Skywalker trailers, I saw Poe was wounded, so yeah, that explains it. Okay, next character, Pago the Lesser, Ponda Baba, partners with Dr. Cornelius Everzan, Queen Amidala, Sabe, or the decoy, if you will. Okay, next character, Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Jedi Master, Qui-Gold, a member of Sidon Thanos' gang, I think. Okay, next character, R2-D2, the lovable droid, who always gets in the crazy situations, and he loves it. Also, let me tell you, Do not mess with R2. Just don't mess with him. I'm telling you, things will end badly for you if you mess with, that dangerous droid. Okay, next one. R4P17, or Obi-Wan's droid. R5D4, that droid who had a bad motivator in episode 4. Rancor, Rebel Pilot, Rebel Technician, Rebel Trooper Blockade Runner, or the Tantive 4. Rebel Trooper Endor, Rebel Trooper Hoth, okay, Resistance Forces, Resistance General, Resistance Officer, Resistance Pilot, and Resistance Trooper. Okay, next character, my least favorite, Rey. Great. Alright, different versions. Rey Young, Rey Scavenger, Rey Takudana, Rey Starkiller Base, Rey Resistance, Rey Octu, Rey Episode 9, and Rey Darkside. Yes, I'm just gonna say right now, it's probably just a vision of her. Because remember the last time we thought she joined the dark side? Okay, next character, Rick Ollie, a Naboo pilot you saw in episode 1. Rose Tico. Okay, different versions. Rose Tico episode 8, Rose Tico First Order Disguise, and Rose Tico episode 9. Okay, Rune Hako, lackey of Nuke Gunray, I think. Okay, next one. Sacy Teen, a Jedi. Salacious B. Krub, that alien monkey who always laughed in Jabba's palace. Sand Trooper, Soboba, Shak T, Shmi Skywalker, mother of Anakin Skywalker. Sidon Athano, Co Bibble, Sith Jet Trooper, Sith Trooper. Okay, yes, I know. The Sith Troopers will make an appearance in episode 9, but I'm not 100% sure about the Sith Jet Troopers. I'm not 100% sure. I think they might. Okay, next character, Skiff Guard, Snap Wexley, Snoke. There's no other version of Snoke. The only version I can think of is his golden robes. Ugh. I'll carry on. Snow Trooper First Order. Now, I added a different version, and I think they might appear in episode 9. I'm not sure. But this is Snow Trooper First Order with a cape. They have a cape in episode 9, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they might. I hope they do. Okay? Snow Trooper Galactic Empire. My personal favorite version of them. Okay? This version of the Snow Trooper is part of the First Order. Snow Trooper Officer. Okay? Special Forces TIE Pilot. Part of the First Order. Stas Ali. Cousin of Ali Galia, I think. She died during Order 66 on Sulukamai by the Bark Troopers. Stormtrooper First Order, Stormtrooper Galactic Empire. These 3 Stormtroopers are all part of the First Order, by the way. Stormtrooper Officer, Stormtrooper Sergeant, and Stormtrooper Squad Leader. Okay, Super Battle Droid, Sai Snoodles. She's part of Max Rebo's band as well. Tarful, a Wookiee. Chashu Leech, Talawi, another Kaminoan. TC-14, that protocol droid you saw in episode 1. Tito, Tamari Bleg, another slave child you saw in episode 8. Tion Medin, the guy on Utapau who said, "He is here. We are being held hostage. They are watching us." 10th level. Thousands of battle droids. Okay, next one. Tusken Raider. I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too. They're like animals. And I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them. Sorry, I'll move on. Okay, next character, Ugnut. Those species you saw in Bespin or Cloud City. Unkar Plut, a fat dude you saw in Jakku. That's all I can say about him. Okay, next character, Uta, those stubby little creatures on Utapau. Wald, another friend of Anakin in episode 1. Wampa, Wat Tambor, Watto, Wedge Antilles, Wicket, Wookie, a regular Wookie. Waher, you may know him. He said in the cantina, "Hey, we don't serve that kind here." Next character, Yoda. Okay, got only one different version of him, and that's Yoda Force Ghost, as he appeared in episode 6 and 8. Okay, next one, Zam Wessel, another bounty hunter. Zev Sineska, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Rebel pilot who appeared in episode 5 looking for Han and Luke on Hoth. Okay, next character, Zoe Bush, I think. Another character I don't know. All I know is that she'll appear in episode 9. And final character is Zuckuss, another bounty hunter you saw in episode 5. And that's all the characters, guys. Yes, I know, the list stops at 248. So you may be thinking, where are the last 2 characters? I know, I said there's exactly 250 character slots, I know. So you're wondering what are the last 2 characters? Well, that's easy. You know how there's always custom characters at the end? Yeah, that's the last 2 slots. Custom characters. I imagine, I predict the custom characters might come to a total of 12. Like, the second to last slot is like 1 to 6, and the last slot is 7 to 12. Like, that kind of way. So, guys, that's all the characters I listed. Do you agree with this list? Do you disagree? I mean, I listed all the characters I know I'm familiar with in the films. Well, almost the films, because episode 9 isn't out yet, and some of the characters I don't know yet. But anyway, if you agree or disagree, tell me in the comments below. Tell me if you believe I should get rid of a character and replace it with someone else. Tell me. But anyway, I think I'll end the video here, guys. I don't think there's anything else to say, except this one. If all these characters I just listed are actually in the game, all of them, I would be so shocked. Like, how would that even be possible? I just predicted all these characters would be in here. I didn't. If that actually happens, I would be so shocked, man. Like, my jaw would be like on the table. Like, seriously. But that's probably like a 1% chance that'll ever happen. But if it does happen, I'm going to be so shocked. So blasted shocked. But anyway, guys, this is it for the video. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you like to join. I'm not forcing you to join. It's your choice. And I think that's all I have to say. Other than that, beware the bomb hunter. Ooh, and something additional. Now, fulfill your destiny and take your father's place in my side. Or, if you only knew the power of the dark side, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. Or maybe the Force will be with you, always.